So it's been a while talking about our brother, the very dark black man, VDM, right? A few hours ago, the Honest Bunch podcast that hosted comedian Dee One and I think KP's Lakunle of the Nigerian Idol fame went live, and of course, Dee One said a whole lot. But what's been funny is that in the last couple of hours, very dark black man, rather than drag Dee One, that called him out and said all sorts about him, is attacking Nedu. And this is not a Nedu laundry agenda. But then a lot of the times I think that those of us that follow very dark man needs to agree, even if we do not say the truth or comment, need to agree that there's a problem. Because I partially watched that episode from beginning to the end, and then I think the one is quite funny. First time I had to hear him put his ad libs and all of that, quite funny. Why the things he said about very dark man are controversial and they can be contested. I was not happy that Nedu was unnecessarily being trying to be petty in that on that show. He did too much of oh very dark man, my gosh, Mushi, my sister, and all of that. I think the guy was careful because but why VDM has chosen to hit at him in the last couple of hours, he worries me because there's nothing. It begs if you are close to very dark man at the moment, you have relationship with him, you share phone number with him, you chat him up. This is a call for you to be careful because I do not know what very dark man is doing. I don't know who his advice. I don't know that thing he is doing right now, causing Nedu. Whereas the corporate, even if you don't want to sue, drag comedian. Is it because you don't have any personal details? Because I was shocked to hear that Dee One was even married yesterday. It was the first time. It means that the guy has his own things put together. So you don't have details about him. You went on to drag Falana and Faz. You left Dee One, and then you are attacking Nedu. What is all of this? And then with all of this anger, verbosity, take it, ego. I watched two of those videos and I think, can't somebody just tell this guy to calm down? You see, we're in a content space. Okay, so first there is the Nedu wanted to. I thought you were going to say Nedu wanted to sleep with you. Nedu wanted to draw close to you, wanted to be your friend. He's been making moves and all of that, which is normal. People wants to be anybody friends. I could try to be your friend. I could try to reach out to you if I like what you do. Whether it is for even marketing purpose. Now let me tell you, as a content creator myself, Nedu is a content creator, and then does not own Glitch Africa Studios. He may have some level of shares or percentage of shares in it, but he doesn't own it. And whatever strategy you use to pull somebody to your show, we can have all of those conversations in a moral, but there's no crime in it. Whether you are going to tell the person to come forward and you will give the person a car, whatever. Nedu and the Glitch Africa Studios know that VDM being on the show would actually fetch them money. So if they decide to offer a car available, I don't think all of that. Or sometimes when I see very dark man trying to, because the anger is that very dark man wants to be the only voice talking. And then for now, he has demonized Honest Bunch podcast, including saying that it is a rubbish show. Anybody that wants to go there, please excuse me. And I say that, and I'm doing this live video because of that effect. Some of the best things I've heard on media in Nigeria came from that platform. I mean, go and watch Dr. Stephen Akintayo's episode on Honest Bunch. There is actually nothing on it. Talked about mentorship. Go and watch Oke Bakasi's episode on marriage and family living for men. Go and watch Kanayo. As Showore has been on that show. Peter B has been on that show. So whatever strategy they use to pull you. See, I've also been part of a team planning for an event or a show like that, and people can pay for flight if they need you. People can book your hotel. People can pay you appearance fee if they need you, right? Because it's a money-making venture, and they can do that. So if they do sales, all of this wasn't necessary. Why are you attacking the guy? What did the guy do? What did he? Wow! And those of you that are following him that have not watched the video, you are not. Go and watch one. Okay, because Nedu even if it was Nedu's show, Nedu can decide to have his platform. He came to make money. It's a money making platform. If he find Dee One available, is trendy to talk about anything and get him on the platform. So VDM feels that you could demonize the platform and tread the show and kill the show. Only you want to exist. Excuse me. Sometimes it's been a while I VDM, and sometimes I just ignore some of these things. All these shenanigans doesn't. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Take it easy. Somebody needs to talk to. A couple of weeks ago, somebody reached out to me, someone very close to me, and said he needed help on something, I needed very dark man. I sent the person just like I do. I tell them, if you go to VDM's page, he used to mention his brother, that he tagged his brother. So go and look for the post. I don't want to even have Kokopi and I, video that man's friend, have been following each other for several years. Maybe after this video, he may decide to unfollow me. I've never had to reach him one day to say, oh, VDM this or give me. I have friends around that I know has VDM contact. I stay away. See, there are a few things I want to personally tell. There is a particular matter I'm on at the moment. The particular matter that is on, I'm on at the moment. It's quite heavy. And there is a VDM role, not that he's going to play, that he has played already, that is not so palatable on the matter. Mm. I wanted to reach out to say, look at what is being said that you said on this particular matter. And because of this, I think you should correct that impression because this is not good. But I stayed away. I'm not. I follow this guy like every other Nigerian do, and he's a content creator. He creates content. Somebody people do not like that, but that's a fact. You're all creating content, whether or not you add passion or activism to your content. You are still a content creator. That's why you jump on conversations. So if Nedu says get on my show, I'm going to give you a beyond that. What crime? I want to know from VDM and Rates, what crime did Nedu commit? Get it Dee One. It doesn't own Bleach Africa Studios. So if the show says they need somebody, he gets them on. That's how every other person has jumped. Every Damina has been on that platform. You cannot come at the you want to tread you want to tear it apart. Oh, if you do this one again. See, if you know that you are close to VDM and there is any information of you he has, allow him to release them now because it's only going to be for a while. Including going to attack his failed marriage. To see waiting. Sometimes calm down, bro. The problem is that some of you are just going there hailing. I'm seeing comment of very distinguished friends I have going to say, they do just one more. A Deji call. I think the only thing he said that in those videos that I like is the fact that the rhetorics or the narratives or is the one that is being used to distract the youth. That all of that needs to stop because if there are people paying somebody to distract and the people actually the youth that are more that are sensible get distracted, the people should blame themselves. Let's stop blaming somebody for distracting us, right? All of that are narrative that should not even get into the conversation of smart people in the first place. Who should be distracting you? You should be smart enough to know what you want. So if somebody is being paid, then get that. But I'm not happy that every single time this guy decides to just demonize a particular person or a brand or a platform. Oh, the other day. See, sometimes I wonder, those of you keeping relationship with this guy. Oh, well. See, you have to enjoy people like this from afar. And those of you that are writers that are enjoying from afar, enjoying from afar. Because every single opportunity you have, you go into people's life, you go into people's books, you want to expose people, and people are Honest Bond Podcast. I'm saying it right here now. One of the biggest and the best things that has happened to this country. I say that again. The things I have learned from that show. Whether there are times I didn't watch the Get Talker episode. I just saw a snippet of it on internet. Will I go and sit and watch? Okay, I think I watched it that watched them because it was too many videos there. I want to hear I want to get his picture. But you see people that have been there and they suddenly say that it's rubbish. Only you want to be the only voice talking. See, on this job, let me tell you what Honest Bond does. They have quality conversation, but sometimes they have marketing strategy. What's the marketing strategy? On this platform, as a content creator, there are times you want to create content that will attract attention. Sometimes you can pick a trending conversation, a topical issue, and they use it to add up. We do that every day. Even VDM does it. The Bataza Longa, the Equatorial Guinea Randy guy, story that went viral. People use that to teach reproductive health. People use that to teach sex in marriages. These are things that people, it's strategic. Even me, there are videos on this platform that I will see. I will not talk. I will not add my own talk to it. It is a strategy. So if the Honest Bond guys know that you are pulling you down will be a strategy to get attention to their show. If you are not going, it's fair. It's not going. But all of this demonization doesn't work. Stop trying to demonize everybody that you don't like. There are people that do not like you and then they move on. Do you know how many people I don't like on this space? Will I go and look for how to be bringing them by any small opportunity I have? You just want to own the space alone. You be God. Take am easy, bro.